Ruben, it's a win in Europe for the first time since March last year. What were your thoughts on your side's performance this evening?
I think we improved during the game. We controlled the game in the first half, but without any great chances. Lack of speed, lack of movement, controlling the ball in the pitch was difficult to make the connection with the strikers, the frontal support. But we control. Victoria didn't have chances either. Then the second half, we give a goal away, and then we react. We push the opponent to their half, and then we managed to score. We couldn't score before, but was a win in this moment important. It's important to look at the performance, but a win is always better to prepare the next game.
You say about the lack of speed in the first half. It seems a little sloppy as well. What changed then into the second half? What did you ask the players to do differently? What changed?
The speed. I told the players that we need more movement in front because they have to feel it, that we are a danger also behind to use the space, and we changed a little bit the game. Also the guys that came off from the bench also helped, but I think we improve not just the way we play, but specifically the speed of the game.
Of those players that came on, the three substitutions of Højlund, Mount and Anthony really seemed to change it, and 2 more goals for Rasmus Højlund. Are you seeing him develop and really get used to that central place in your team?
Yeah, he's improving. I think he's more near the goal now. He knows better the movements that he has to do. He could score more this evening, but he's scoring, he's working, he's controlling better the ball, so he's improving, and the other guys are there also in the bench to change the game, and they did it.
We spoke before the game about Ahmad getting a chance as a number 10. How did you think he did?
I think he can be a very good player in that position. He's a left foot. We need in this team left-footed to play in that role. I think in the first half he was coming for the ball too much. He needs to play near the goal, near the back line, not there but near. So it's the first time he will improve in the future.
And just last one, we talked about progress, which obviously helps when you win. In terms of the players learning your system, what progress do you think you saw this evening?
No, we are improving in some details. We control really well the transitions. We are aggressive when we lose the ball. We need time to work on the possession. This team needs to spend a lot of times near the opponent goal, not just in transition. So we are trying to work on that. But we are. It's good to win, to prepare the next game. It's really important for us.
Rasmus, that's the first away European win for Manchester United since last March. How did you find it out there?
Yeah, it's a bit difficult. Very cold today and difficult circumstances. The pitch was a bit boggy as well, so yeah, we had to deal with it, and yeah, we solved it well in the second half.
When you say you solved it in the second half, what particular problems were you finding in the first half before you came on, and then what changed to solve it in that second 45?
I think we have to. I think we didn't play too direct in the first half. I think we needed to get them to play a little bit more over them and a little bit more behind it, because there was a lot of space to run into, and especially like I said before with a boggy pitch, then you get them, if you win them second balls, yeah, then you can play from there.
Was that the instructions when you came on? The substitutes in particular, when you, Mason Mount, Anthony came on, were they the instructions from your manager? Not necessarily, but of course for my type of game, it's always to run the channels and tire the opponents, and I think I did that well today. Could you talk me through the free kick routine from Bruno for your second goal? How often have you practiced that? Was that something that he came up with in the moment?
Nah, I've seen Bruno do that before. I remember a goal with Anthony Martial when he does the chip Bruno does the chip for him, and I just thought I had a good opportunity just to sort of, because I'm strong and I had him on this side, so I could push him and just spin him and finish.
Look, it's 2 more goals for you. It's 5 now in the Europa League. I know when we spoke after the Bodo Glimt game, you said that the experience you have in this system from your time at Atalanta has been very helpful. Do you feel like you, as
the rest of the team, particularly that front three, are getting more used to what the manager wants you to do? Can you see the results of that on the pitch?
Yeah, yes and no. Obviously, we still need more time. It's still very early days, but again, sorry. Yeah, it's about getting the routines together, and I think it's getting under the skin now. But obviously, it still needs a lot of practice and a lot of time. We don't have really a lot of sessions, so we sort of had to train it during the matches. I know it sounds a bit odd, but it's how you learn the best. So yeah, we're doing our best, and I think it's getting better and better.
What did you make of that from Manchester United?
No, it was a good performance overall. Obviously, I think in the final third we could have kept the ball a little bit more. We knew the man marking from them was difficult to get away. So sometimes it was just more a pass and run, try to find the gaps to run in behind them, try to hold the ball up front, and then make front row support. I think in the first half we did it a little bit better. In the second half we let the game go a little bit more the way they wanted, a more transition game. But then we dealt with that, and at the end we got to win.
You mentioned that the man marking, the press from the front from Pilsen particularly seemed to cause a bit of trouble. Could you talk me through the goal that Pilsen scored when Andre plays the ball out, what the manager's asking you as a team to do, and why that error may have occurred?
No, obviously we want to play from the back, and then everyone knows we have to make the decision that is the right one. Andre thought that Mata could get on the ball. He missed the pass. They scored a goal, but nothing. That's nothing that we have to focus about, because you have to focus about like what's the best solution that we can do it in the future. But it's not about Andre making the mistake. We don't look at individuals here. When something happen in the wrong side or on the good side is for all the players that are involved, and we have a huge belief in Andre, so I won't say that Andre knows that he made a mistake, because it's a clever guy. So we don't need to tell him, and he's gonna help us many times coming out from the back. So we trust his qualities on the ball. So they made a good pressure. They got the goal, but then the most important thing, we had the resilience and the fighting spirit to come back.
How would you sum up your feelings after such a big game? You were close to getting a very good result.
I think we are a little bit disappointed because the 1 point was so close, but all credit to Man United, because we knew it's gonna be a tough game, and we was waiting for one mistake, and they did a mistake, and we scored the goal, but yeah, we are a little bit disappointed.
What about the goal? Did you shout to Schulz that he passed the ball to you?
No, first of all, he shouted to me, press goalkeeper, and then he made a mistake, and after that I just was waiting for the ball from Schulz, and then just hit the net and scored the goal.
How does it feel to score against such a big club?
Someone told me this one was my 6th game against United and first goal, so I was so happy, you know.
The reaction from Manchester United was very strong after conceding the goal. What happened after that? Was it difficult to defend them?
We knew like United will be so strong on the ball, and they show it, you know. And we tried to defend how so hard, but it was so difficult to keep that for 90 minutes.
There are 2 more matches left. So how do you see your position now in this long table?
Someone told us like 10 points will be enough to go to the group stage, but we will see what's going to happen. But I think we will be ready for next matches. But now we have to be focused for a home game in the League Cup.